There we go. Yeah, we're live.
All right. Nice.
You want to check just because
Yeah,
this
I'm
is the
gonna do a
first
quick
time we're doing
check.
this?
There's a little bit of a lag here, so let's
Yeah,
see.
no, it's all good. All right, guys, welcome back. What day are we on? 32? I
All
believe
right. Nice.
32 of the
Yeah.
challenge. So Dean is remote today, so we're zooming him in, and we are testing this out because we are also starting live podcasts next week. So we're going to be having guests on and doing some other stuff as well. We're going to be changing up the format. We're going to go a lot more tactical with these live streams, and we're going to make it a little more theme based. So whatever our biggest area of improvement or whatever initiative we're working on is kind of what we're going to be primarily working through each week live. How we sounding, Dean?
Sound great?
It works?
Yeah, we nailed it.
All right. Fantastic. Look at that.
Dude, we are professionals at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah. Right.
Professionals in training.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see how
No,
that
yeah, no,
keeps
this
up.
is cool. It's coming in. It appears to be looking good. So it's a little weird from my end. I don't know if it's a weird feeling, maybe because this hasn't been the normal setup and environment that we've been doing the live streams. But uh, yeah, if it's working on that end and you're good, then this is gonna work great.
I believe we are good. Let me see here.
All
Yeah.
right, excellent. Well, yeah, welcome everyone to the live stream, and yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. So today is day 33. So let's go through our numbers, and I'll go ahead and share my screen, Aaron, and we can go through these numbers here.
Sounds
You see
good.
that? Is that coming through?
Yep.
Okay, sweet. All right, so
All right.
let's go through what we've got. Okay, I didn't have any sales calls yesterday. That you
I had
had.
one,
Okay, got one
two.
yesterday.
I had two yesterday.
We had two. Okay.
Completed both of them.
Right. I'm
Low
pulling up.
ticket purchases. We had, let's see, one, two, three.
Yep, I'm showing three as well. And then number of shorts posted.
Looks like
I
we
don't want
got.
to assume, but I just know it's three because
I
the
don't think
Predator
Fred
does not
miss.
miss.
No, we don't. No, he don't. Let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, three out yesterday.
Three out, and then I'm pulling up the analytics right now.
Yeah, I've got it up.
2880. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that's subscribers. Zero subscribers.
It's bullshit. I quit.
Yeah, this isn't working. And then
You know how many
views.
times we could have said this isn't working and just
Oh yeah,
stopped this?
dude.
What is working though? What does that actually mean?
I mean, honestly, I think it's at this point, it's literally us just following through and doing what we said we were gonna do.
Well, we wouldn't
That
have come up with the ideas that we got yesterday for it if we didn't just grind it out.
I
So,
know, man. Yeah, I mean, we were the first 15 minutes of yesterday. That was that was a little rough. We were like, what are we doing here?
hey, there you go. You got a sale.
Oh my God.
Live, live, live
Live,
closing
baby.
deals.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ad spend. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm just happy we got our freaking uh, custom conversion events, the API. I mean,
Oh,
everything
dude, we had
is.
we had we had major wins yesterday, which let's dive into that.
We will.
Uh,
Yesterday we
in a
spent
little
708.50. Can't wait till
708.50.
that's like $4,000 a day.
Yeah. All right, leads.
Leads. We had. All right, 515. Two, 11, 12, 13. Looks like 13. It's a light day.
Yeah, that is light day.
I mean, our stuff was messed up yesterday. So
Yeah.
we're relaunching everything on a new pixel, new events for optimizing the actual campaigns. Got my personal account finally hooked up. We're gonna be running ads from there now. New creatives coming in today, and we're finally at the point after probably this morning where we're gonna be able to just focus on actual creative testing and copy and funnel and all of that stuff. So calls booked. I think the AI agent had a field day yesterday, actually. Let's see. Not a field day, but so we got 2 booked yesterday.
All right, two booked. Completed two. How many offers did you make yesterday?
0. I DQ'd both of them.
Okay. So, and then zero red zone. Deals closed.
I
I didn't
mean,
close anything yesterday.
your deal that just closed is probably a close technically from yesterday because you
It,
talked to him yesterday, right?
yeah, but we didn't get the agreement signed or payment in until today.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fail.
So yeah. Well, once it hits the payment processor, we'll consider it closed.
I like the
And then so
logic.
yeah, we're at zero from yesterday, revenue generated from our LTOs. Let's see.
Yesterday, 103.
103.
103.
Okay.
Dang, dude. We're I can pay for my Wi-Fi now. Actually, I can't because my
Congratulations.
Wi-Fi bill is $300.
Yeah, well, you got the Mac Daddy Wi-Fi, which is essential.
All right, let's get the
All
hell out of
right,
this
just
sheet.
a quick
Oh,
quick
we
thing
filled.
here.
We broke it. Once
Yep.
that moves
We
into
actually
once the
after
agreement is
today,
signed,
this
yeah.
yep, this will be that will trigger our next price increase um, to be initiated. So that's exciting, dude. Very, very exciting.
The
And
time has
this will
come.
pop up as well. So we'll be yeah, probably right around 270-ish.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
All right. Well, let's do a recap of yesterday. And yeah, dude, yesterday was epic.
Exciting.
Uh we had yeah, I'll let you talk about the Pixel and all the stuff there, getting that finalized, whatever you want to share on that front. But we made a very key hiring decision in terms of expanding the team and bringing in a type of talent that I don't think me or you have ever actually hired before,
Nope. I don't think
which
many people
was
have. I mean,
yeah,
it's
which was kind of cool, you know. It was like, well, we don't really know what to ask you, or you know, this is the first for us. But I think yeah, just with the onboarding that happened yesterday, I'm just stoked to bring our new team member onto the team, and yeah, he's gonna have a different talent than than anybody else on the team. So
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
so long story short, we've our goal obviously with expanding into this vertical on what we're actually launching through this live stream and everything along those lines is wanted to be able to keep the head count down overall, right? The service model that we're running, we'd likely need. I mean, if we wanted to do, let's call it 10 million a year, 15 million a year, you're probably talking a 125 person team, maybe. And a majority of that being fulfillment, by the way.
hmm
Like a vast majority, and not cheap labor, like domestic, very talented, high base, high salaried team members. So, we, anyways, we went into this offer and we've actually only really tightened down the team. And Dean was spending a ton of time working on, I mean, we do a lot of RevOps. That's pretty much all we're working on, right? And AI is becoming a requirement with revenue operations. And if you're not leveraging it, you're really only, I mean, you're behind badly. So, instead of fumbling our way through prompting ChatGPT to write code for us and a million screenshots to figure out what's going on with certain things and running a
which we
bunch
have
of,
tried.
yeah, we've done it all, to be clear.
Yeah,
We basically we hired our first full stack developer with basically somebody that specializes in kind of the agentic or agent AI landscape, prompting, API, front end, back end. I mean, really just all around solutions person, which is great. So had the interview yesterday, contract signed yesterday. Everything, yeah. So I mean, we're gonna
onboarding yesterday.
onboarded yesterday, yeah. So I mean, I think the with these types of hires, because we're new at it, we're gonna basically take on these roles with kind of a 30-day trial period for all of the hires that we make. So we'll split it into 2 periods. Whatever the comp is, we're going to split in half, 15-day, review. If the review is satisfactory and we're all happy and they're good, then we'll move into the next period. But it allows us to basically get a nice trial period in to really figure out and make sure our expectations match with theirs. So we're very clear. We're like, look, a lot of this stuff happens at 11 p.m. If you expect
Yeah,
us to submit tickets and we meet a few times a week and we bring stuff up then, like that's just not a reality for us. We move way too fast. So,
yeah. Literally
um,
anything can happen at any moment, and it's always urgent.
and what I liked is he was like, "Good, that's how I work." I was like, "All right,
Yeah, it's like, all right,
fantastic."
culture
We're
fit,
gonna we're gonna
check.
see about that because I've been told that
hmm
before, but no. So we brought on our first full stack dev, which is gonna be a really big game changer. He's working on a lot of our sales kind of AI augmentation stuff right now. He's gonna be working on a specific client-focused agent as well.
Yep.
And then we're going to be really just constantly massaging and figuring out not replacement. We're not in that game right now. It's more of a augmentation for roles. And we're going to be focusing on sales and then clients first. And then we're probably going to move towards marketing as well. So we're just going to keep knocking stuff out. We also had a really cool meeting going over really a scope product with the software that we could potentially be going towards, which if we do, see ya. it's
Strap in.
it's not there's nothing else out there like it, and it's a it's a need that everyone has, and a pain point that I don't think there's a single company out there that can actually solve for this very easily. And it wouldn't work by the product by itself, but with what we have IP wise and with the product together, I mean, it's a really, really strong mix. So,
Yeah, I mean, it really is the way I look at it is it's the next evolution of everything that we're doing right now. So it's not a
yeah,
step in another direction or it's not a shiny object. It's literally like the next evolution to create a, much more integrated and overall valuable experience and service. So yeah,
oh,
for us, it feels like a natural next step because it's just building on top of everything that we're currently doing, which is important. If it was moving in another direction, it definitely wouldn't be worth the focus. But
yeah. I mean, and it's 4 to 6 months out. It's not anything that's gonna come
yeah,
and take a bunch of time right now.
yeah, and just one other thing too that I was thinking about, and Trevor actually sent this in a Slack message. There's like a screenshot from X,
Oh, hold
but
on.
basically
Before you
like,
say that, I gotta make sure that I can buy that domain.
oh yeah,
You're good.
okay. So yeah, you've got about 15 seconds before the
I'm
YouTube.
going. I'm going.
You got to beat the live stream lag. Yeah, so we're moving into a new frontier in terms of RevOps. Yeah, and like some of the internal things that we're solving for with our new key hire is is really to Aaron's point, it's revenue per head that we're solving for, to increase revenue per head and further enable the team that we have to be more productive and to be able to generate more revenue. So that is the primary metric that we're solving for and that we're going to be measuring success by in terms of how
Oh
worthwhile
my
this
God,
investment
dude.
is.
I got it.
Really?
.com.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. Nice.
Suck it.
Dude, I love, I mean, between your GoDaddy and my GoDaddy, it's like just a vision board of possibilities.
Oh my
All the
God, dude.
domains that we own. But
Okay.
but yeah, so the next frontier of RevOps is AI RevOps, or how would you pronounce it? I would say it the way that it looks, which is AirOps,
That's the way I see it.
AI ROPS.
Oh, damn it. It's not available.
Oh, damn.
It's freaking, I accidentally put in air SOPS. Air sops.
Airsops. All right, well, yeah, we'll figure something else out. But that's the next frontier is RevOps that's powered by AI, and it is the possibilities that exist right now are pretty insane. And the goal with bringing Michael on board is to to be the leaders in that space. And one of the things that we really care about is anytime that we deploy something internally, we're always thinking about like, all right, how can we put this uh, either around a framework or develop a framework for it that allows anybody to be able to integrate this and and use it as like a mechanism or a framework or whatever the case may be. And anything we test internally has the potential of being a legitimate like framework that we can give to our clients and consult on or deploy or whatever the case may be. So the standard that we have for anything that we develop internally is like super, super high. And it's really challenging to find like an outsourced company or agency or something like that that's going to deliver on the speed that we work and also deliver on the quality and just the level of nuance and the level of depth that that anything we build requires. So yeah, dude, I'm stoked for this. I mean, I was literally screaming. I feel bad for your neighbors because
Nah,
I
dude,
was
we had a
screaming. I'm
let's go
like,
battle.
let's fucking go.
Dude, I don't know if they're like sports bettors or like trading crypto or something, but usually
Oh yeah.
a little bit late at night, early
Mm-hmm.
morning, there's always a let's go from their end, and then like
Yeah.
a day later there's a let's go from our end, so it's kind of just a let's go battle.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's trying to find his next let's go right now so he can scream it
Yep.
through the wall, but yeah, it's keeps things interesting. I've literally
Yeah.
never met any of my neighbors on this floor, by the way. I don't have to. There's no chance to, because I have the whole corner, the whole this side of the building, and then I don't share an elevator with anybody, so it's not.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
don't
think it
meet
literally
anyone.
is just that room.
Yeah.
I think just the studio because that backs up to
Mm-hmm.
uh, maybe like their foyer or whatever.
Yeah.
But
All
uh
right.
but anyway, dude, yeah, excited for this next chapter. We're stepping into a new chapter uh of sales momentum's journey. So all really exciting stuff.
Well, yesterday, how do I share my screen on my side? I don't know if I can actually.
Um hmm. You'll
It's
probably have
all
to
good. I can just explain it.
actually what you could do is you can plug the ATEM into your laptop and do it from your laptop and just pan over to number 4.
Mm, could do that. I could do that. Forgot how simple that was. The studio is just looks like a fucking tornado went off in here right now. All right, let me see. So yesterday, um, we're starting to spend a little bit over. I mean, right now we're on track to spend somewhere around like 25-ish thousand a month on ads. So we're still not quite, scaled. I would say like we're just kind of starting to get like real spend going a little bit. Um, so one of the things that we found this week was that our pixels were all fucked up. Um, Basically, we had a bunch of stuff basically firing all over uh, on page views. And what we needed to do is get the actual custom conversion API all set up. And we tried to do it the hard way, of course. So we were throwing around code trying to, it was a nightmare. Um, and then the very next day, I watched this podcast, this dude walking people through how to literally just set it up through a direct connection within Zapier, which is hilarious because we were in Zapier and we just didn't think to have the idea to. There we go.
Look for a specific step.
Yeah. So I mean, basically, what we did is we got all of our uh, we're transitioning to a new Pixel. I finally got my personal account back, so now we can run ads back from my personal page. The business account is all working, but we're migrating everything to a new Pixel. And what we're going to be doing is we have all these standard events. So page view, obviously on the opt-in page, lead on the actual opt-in, purchase on the purchase, and then we've got scheduled for booked, and then we're going to be creating custom audiences and kind of feeding that back to Facebook based on our booking quality score that we get out of HubSpot. So there's going to be a bunch of custom audiences, but what we realized is that HubSpot, there's certain ways that you can set stuff up so that they are a CRM partner in your ads manager, so it can send data back and forth, but the data quality is kind of low. And you got to do a bunch of extra stuff to try and get it to like truly work and fire properly. So what we're actually doing now is we're taking all of our custom conversion API events and we're pushing that through Zapier so that we can get all of the information that we want. And also just making sure it fires properly. And then we're using HubSpot to actually track lifecycle stage and then build out custom audiences to feed back into Meta. So we're kind of getting the best of both worlds. We still get all the tracking. We still get everything that we're looking for out of HubSpot, but we're not reliant on HubSpot to send all of the relevant information that we need back to Meta. So this has just worked extremely well for us. And what we did is we basically took all of the standard events, obviously, right? We have 3 different low ticket funnels. So we're using the standard event with the Zap to send the information, and then we're using custom conversion events to actually filter out which lead event that is. So whether it's baseline or launchpad or speed of lead or anything else that we run, the standard event is obviously a lead generated, but then we're going to be optimizing each specific campaign for the specific funnel towards the custom conversion event that we're basically pushing towards. So probably, right now we're doing everything towards purchase. Whereas before, basically everything was just based off of a page view, and everything was kind of together. So, a purchase could be honestly many different things. It could be us testing and hitting the page. It could be, somebody seeing an ad, clicking there, then us sending out, an email a few weeks later, or pushing, there was just, it was messy. So we really weren't able to do what we wanted to do. And obviously, if you guys have been in this space, once you start spending, this stuff is incredibly important. Even when you're not, just take the time to learn it and set it up right. To be honest, there's not a lot of information out there on it. Takes a while to figure out, but it's actually really freaking easy. And I'll probably be putting a video together just because, I had to scroll through fucking 200 videos and watch them all just to get what I was looking for. So,
So just to clarify, because I'm still trying to understand this piece, the old Pixel was being optimized for the page view specifically of the confirmation or successful checkout page.
It works, right? So all we're doing is putting the pixel on the page. So basically, when somebody hits the front page, it's a page view. When somebody hits the next page, that would be considered an opt-in, right? Then when somebody hits the next page, they purchased a low ticket, right? So it's just based off of literally somebody hitting the page or coming from a specific point and hitting that page. You remember going through the ads manager for the last 2 weeks and being none of this is accurate.
Right.
It's saying that this is our cost, but it's really not. This is our this, but it's not. This is, So,
and if somebody lands on that page and reloads the page, that would count as an additional page view. So Facebook would
definitely
be thinking,
could, I think. I'm not too sure with it. I just knew that we needed to isolate it to a successful purchase, a form fill, and then on the very front end, a page view is fine as long as we're using custom conversion. And to be honest, we're only optimizing towards the purchase event right now. So, it's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, I want everything isolated so I can optimize specifically for that one event. And I want to make sure that that one event is an actual completed payment, not a clicked a button or viewed a page or anything along those lines. And then with the iOS update, all the stuff that changed with Google, a year or two ago, you're pretty limited unless you're using the conversions kind of API on what you can actually send, right? So, I don't know. It's probably not that big of a win for some, but it's we're set up more structured than most of the companies that we work with that are spending a lot of money. It's honestly, it's just something that if you do correctly in the beginning and you maintain, obviously you're just going to have a better return on your dollar spent in marketing. And the machine learning and the AI on Facebook side is going to have an easier job. It's just it makes sense to spend the time to do it. Also, I think what we're going to be able to do, Cody was mentioning this yesterday, is we're going to be able to take all of the past historical events for like the purchases on each one. And I believe actually push those into the pixel. So we can actually age the
Mm,
pixel by pushing all of the past purchases. I think there's a certain time frame that they let you do, but as long as you have the actual event date time, maybe I'm not 100% sure on that, but no, I just feel good because we have actual tracking and it's, going to be running and optimizing properly, which is, I mean, I've got OCD like crazy. If I can't see numbers and trust them, I'm not sleeping at night until it's fixed,
yeah.
So,
Yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, and there's also like it feels way more certain and better to have that foundation, have it truly set up correctly, like optimizing for exactly the thing that we're looking for. Let
nice
me
and
ask you
straight.
this, if we have so we're optimizing right now for low ticket purchases.
Yep.
Right now our funnel really is set up in a way where the people that purchase are given an opportunity to book a call with us.
Hmm.
So if we were to put together some sort of like retargeted campaign for anybody that purchases but doesn't book or doesn't close or whatever the case may be, would there be an additional pixel or would that all be within the same pixel for optimizing for that particular campaign?
Um, from what I've researched and from what I know, based on what I've set up and seen, um, if we launch a new funnel or we want to go direct VSL or we do anything along those lines, the standard events are exactly the same, what you're setting up for, but you use the custom conversion to filter out that specific event.
Mm,
And the campaign just optimizes towards that specific custom conversion event. Um,
yeah.
so,
Okay.
I mean,
That
I don't
makes
know. I
sense.
mean, maybe it makes sense to do different pixels for a bunch of different stuff, but like we're working towards and serving the same individual no matter what we're launching at the end of the day. And then
Yeah.
also, um, as long as we can optimize for the specific event that's happening for that specific funnel or that specific, whatever, which we can now. Um, I don't see why you would need a different pixel. I could be wrong, but also I think more data going through the pixel, more purchases, more booked calls, more, you know, I mean, I just don't see why we would do. Also, with the HubSpot audiences being generated there with like all of our, not just booked calls, but all of our booked calls that we completed that were high quality scores. And then also
Hmm.
taking all of our clients and giving quality scores to that too. I mean, we're going to have audiences for lookalike and, I mean, I don't know. I think we're going to be completely fine. I mean, I think the
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
only difference I would
The
think
it's
that,
it seems like the oh sorry, I might be lagging a little bit. But yeah, it seems like the only reason to use another pixel would be like if you have like another business unit,
yeah,
where it's like completely different, type of customer, maybe a totally different offer in a different industry or whatever. But yeah, what you're saying makes a lot of sense where, we want the Pixel to collect data, as much data as possible, assuming that we're, kind of bringing everybody to the same overall goal and kind of customer journey. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. This is cool stuff. I'm learning a lot in the process too.
nice. Yeah. Um, what was I going to say? Um, sorry, I just got a weird email.
Oh, gotta love the weird emails.
Yeah. Um, let me see. Um, anyways, yeah, I mean, unless it's like a different business, like for example, like let's say we started, well, also, I mean, maybe there's a use case where if you have too many custom conversion events or like the pixel gets there's too much going on, maybe it's, smart to have a separate pixel for different stuff or, you know, I'm not sure, but yeah, honestly, I don't think it would be that big of a problem overall. Um, yeah, so let's jump in. I mean, today I've got a few sales calls. I've got a pretty big open day, which is going to be a lot of filming, which is going to be really solid. Let me see here. Other than that, I don't really have too much. Yeah, I mean, today I'm just focused on the marketing side, getting wrapped for the weekend. Let me see. Yeah, I've got a long day of
Nice.
filming. It's going to be actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm focused on the same thing. Actually, continuing to build out our sandbox to demonstrate our reactivation engine. So that's going really, really well. We got a lot done so far. So and already started recording. So that I intend on finishing up today. And then I've got a couple sales follow-up calls, which is great, and a few client calls as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day, but yeah, I think man, I mean this week was just so much fun. And it was a lot, you know, I mean every week's a lot. It's been intense uh kind of sprint each week, but dude, it's been so much fun, and it's also been it's fun mostly because like man, we're growing, we're learning, we're progressing, we're getting great feedback all the way around. It's not without obviously it's challenges, but yeah, it's all moving in a really positive direction. So I'm super happy with the way things are unfolding right now.
Yeah, I agree, dude. Well, let's wrap here. I've got something I got to handle. And yeah, I mean, next week, uh, the titles on these are going to change. The content's going to change. Yeah, we're going to be a lot more focused, and we're going to be
Music's
building
gonna
live.
change finally.
Music's going to change finally. Yeah, we've got some live, not live, but we'll have podcasts actually happening, which is going to be cool. So it's going to be a good week. And yeah, I'm excited to continuing on and making this better. So appreciate you guys.
Let's rock and roll.
Have a great week, and we'll see you guys
Happy
Monday.
Friday. See you guys.
Later. I don't know how to. There it is.